In the Bible, there's a man whose name is often overlooked, but his prayer has inspired millions. His name is Jabez, and his story and his prayer hold a powerful lesson for all of us. Welcome to Purpose Driven Channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful yet often overlooked prayers in the Bible, the prayer of Jabez. It's found in 1 Chronicles 4:9-10, and it's only 2 verses long. But within those 2 verses lies a blueprint for breakthroughs, blessings, and living a life of purpose. Let's read it together. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, "I gave birth to him in pain." Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, "Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain." And God granted his request. At first glance, this might seem like a simple prayer. But when we break it down, we see that it's packed with profound wisdom. Let's explore it step by step. 1. Oh, that you would bless me. Jabez starts by asking for God's blessing. But here's the key. He's not asking for selfish gain. He's asking for God's favor so he can fulfill his purpose. 2. Enlarge my territory. Jabez is asking for increase not just for himself, but so he can have a greater impact. He's praying for opportunities, influence, and the ability to do more for God's kingdom. 3. Let your hand be with me. Jabez recognizes that he can't do it alone. He needs God's guidance, strength, and presence in everything he does. 4. Keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Finally, Jabez asks for protection. He knows that with greater territory comes greater responsibility and greater challenges. He's asking God to guard him from anything that could derail his purpose. What's amazing about this prayer is its simplicity and its boldness. Jabez doesn't hold back. He asks for big things because he trusts in a big God. And the Bible tells us that God granted his request. But here's the question. What can we learn from Jabez's prayer? 1. Be bold in your prayers. Jabez didn't shy away from asking God for big things. He believed that God could and would bless him. 2. Align your desires with God's purpose. Jabez wasn't praying for selfish gain. He wanted to be a blessing to others and to fulfill the calling God had placed on his life. 3. Depend on God's strength, not your own. Jabez knew he couldn't do it alone. He asked for God's hand to be with him every step of the way. 4. Seek God's protection. With greater opportunities come greater challenges. Jabez asked God to keep him from harm so he could stay focused on his purpose. Jabez's prayer is a reminder that God wants to bless us, to use us, and to protect us. But we have to ask. We have to be bold. We have to trust that God is able to do immeasurably more than we can ask or imagine. So, let me ask you, what would happen if you prayed like Jabez? What if you asked God to bless you, to enlarge your territory, to guide you, and to protect you? Take a moment today to pray Jabez's prayer. Make it your own. Be specific about what enlarging your territory looks like for you, and trust that God hears you and wants to answer. Before we end, I want to leave you with 2 reflection questions. 1. What does enlarging your territory look like in your life right now? 2. What's one bold prayer you've been hesitant to pray? And how can you take a step of faith today? Remember, God is ready to bless you, guide you, and protect you. All you have to do is ask, pray boldly, trust God, live purposefully. If this message inspired you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more insights to help you live a life of faith and purpose.